Hi, Sagittarius. So it's really funny because I keep on wanting to do like general readings for everybody because I already did the love readings, but most of them have just been like an extension of the love readings. And with you guys, your love reading was more of like, let's not take the detour anymore. Let's go like straight for what's going to make us happy. Let's go straight for that love and affection that we know is right in front of us, right? So, Sag, let's talk and see, generally, this is going to be an extension of the love reading. And why? Because you guys are so much wanting the Ten of Cups with the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords doesn't have to be a king, it could be a queen, right? The King of Swords is bringing clarity. I said that before that card even popped out. The King of Swords is that person where you realized you were detouring around. It's like, you know that this person could make you happy. Page of Swords. It is very clear to you, and now you're like, how do I have that conversation? How do I tell them that I don't want to walk around with the subject anymore? I want to go straight for it. How do I start that conversation? I think some of you are already there, but I think some of you are so tentative because you're still trying to find that balance. Justice. The Fool. You're trying to find the faith within. And the Three of Pentacles. And then the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups could be you. Or the Queen of Cups could be the water sign that is in your life that truly can bring you to this balance. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. The Queen of Cups is very emotionally open, very emotionally mature. If you're coming to a very clear realization of what you want in your life and how you want to grow it, and what journey you truly want to go on, and what's really going to make you happy and bring you balance, I think the Queen of Cups, although going very, very slowly, will help you make that decision. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Empress, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. I feel like there's an opportunity in February for you guys to like really, really open up and stop looking back in the past and deceiving yourself and not being in denial that you can't make this decision. I don't feel like you guys need to fight anymore. I feel like you can cut ties with all of that. I feel like you can let sleeping dogs fly. I think you can walk away. And it could be an air sign that you're walking away from. But I also kind of feel like that there's this duplicitousness of whatever person this is. Water, air, earth. You could be walking away from an Aries or a Taurus. Be walking away from a Libra. Cutting ties with a Libra. But I don't think that you're going to be in denial anymore about whatever decision it is that you want to make towards the end of February. And this could be in your work life as well. But in the end, this 10 of Cups happiness is your ultimate goal. And that is what is becoming extremely clear in February. And you're going to fight for it. 9 of Wands. Because you're not going to be 10 of Swords anymore. No more devastation, Lovers, 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands. We have another 2. 2 of Pentacles. Now I'm just like throwing cards around because I know, Sag. I feel the passion that you want to put out there, but there are so many things that you need to like tie up from the past and let go of them. The ideas, the thought process, the thinking that everything that you do, like Sagittarius is a journeyman. Like, we do the creative part. We like to go on journeys. We like to move forward and do fun things. And we don't want to sit up in our heads anymore and think that this is all going to be devastation. Like, whatever we have to walk away from, whatever we have to leave behind, whatever we have to cut ties with, so that we can find the renewal and the balance, it's not going to be devastating. And we don't want that up in our heads, right? We don't want to be caged in those thoughts. So this is that detour that most of you are not taking, right? This is where you guys are like cutting all that shit out and going directly forward into this. Lovers. Making that decision to go to rise above everything and to have that victory. Sure, some of you are still going to fight. Depends on the situation that you're in. Depends on what you have to cut ties with. But we know, we are extremely clear, no matter how slow things are going, right, Sagittarius? No matter how slow things are going. This journey that you're going on, this very spiritual journey that you have chosen to take, 2 of Pentacles. You're not juggling like which option to take anymore. You're not the 2 of Wands. You're not the 2 of Pentacles. You are no longer doing that to yourself. Ace of Wands, the Magician is there as well. I mean, I could keep going and tell you guys and what you already know. This is a very stable, grounded life you are heading into. But the beautiful part of it is the adventure of getting there. And that's what Sagittarius wants. The adventure and the creative process of getting there. So how are we going to do that? I feel like your intuition is very heightened this month. I feel like you know what direction you want to go in. I feel like the clarity of it, there might be some pieces in there. Like, what am I going to do here? Where do I go? Right? But I love the journey that Sagittarius is taking to get there. To get to this victory. Because you guys are making it your own. Whether you're taking the detour or not, you're making it your own. And there might be a little bit of fight. But as you're going along, you're not caged in anymore. You're cutting all of that shit out. You're leaving that stuff behind. You're making the final decision. You're not in denial anymore about where it's being led, about where you're being led. And that is the point. Yes, the destination is fantastic to get there, but the journey getting there is the best part. It's the most fun, and that's what Sagittarius lives for, is the journey, the creative process. So if you're a Sagittarius that's not feeling very creative right now, if you're a Sagittarius that feels like you're very locked up, caged in, there's a very clear direction for you to go. And I think that you've seen it for quite some time. You just want to get up and go, right? It's not hard to do. It seems hard because the 3D world sucks sometimes. The 3D world can seem like shit sometimes, right? Like we're stuck. But the whole process of getting there. So don't think of it as being stuck. Think of it as just part of that journey and make it creative. Turn it into something not so hard. How do you do that? Open up your mind to the possibilities of what could be, and it doesn't have to be what it is. And it's easy for me to say that, but it wasn't easy for me to do when I took my own journey. When I was the fool and I jumped off this cliff and I took that journey, it was not easy, and it's still not easy every single day. But my Sagittarius moon is like, oh no, sister, rising above, right? Intuitively, I knew I had to, so that I could keep going, so that I could keep moving forward, so that I could be clear. Very clear in where I was headed and where the universe was guiding me. So, creative consciousness. I kind of feel like that's what this video needs to be called, creative consciousness. Because you guys, your minds are exploding on this creative journey, and it is headed in one direction. And you're loving it. If you're hating it, then you need to think of it differently. Think of another journey to take. Think of another direction to go. Try not to be in that detour. Try to go straight forward. So February looks really good. Sagittarius. Excuse me, heavy energy, man. I love you guys so much. I just love you guys so much. If you want a personal reading, check out the InstantGo app. I did add to my website an email option. If you would like to email me, those who do not have an iPhone and cannot download InstantGo, you can go to my email on my website and choose the email option. There are other personal readings on my website as well, video recorded and FaceTime readings. It's been kind of difficult to do the FaceTime readings lately because of the traveling, but because I am now settled again, we can start that up again. So looking forward to all of that. Thank you for all of the donations that have come in. I've decided this year that I am not going to put videos out there for purchase. All of the readings that I put, all the general readings that I put on YouTube will be for free. I'm not going to do the subscription. So the donations that come in, all of that goes to producing more videos for you guys. And I really, really appreciate all of the donations that come in, even the dollar donations. Kind of makes me smile a lot and gives me the feels, all of the feels. So you guys are fantastic. I hope you have a wonderful beginning of February. I will see you guys for the second half of February as it gets closer. Love you so much. See you later.